Allen will boot, and he'll flip it wide open. The man who scored on the touchdown.
Burrow fires, intercepted, picked up at a pick six. Pick through.
Are you ready for some football?
Welcome to NFL Replica Weekly, where we recap the action that happened in week 1 of the NRA. My voice is a little hoarse today. Last night I was at the Monday Night Football game between the Seahawks and the Broncos, and I was booing Russell Wilson the whole time. Definitely worth it. We ended up winning 17-16 on the shoulders of Geno Smith. Russell Wilson probably couldn't handle carrying the Seahawks anymore, but Geno Smith is more than capable. Week 1, always a little weird, but nonetheless a feeling that football is back. Welcome back to the NFL. Let's get to it. Seahawks, 49ers. Justin Jefferson on a mission to be the best wide receiver in the league, and phase 1 is complete. Behind the 36 points he put up, San Francisco easily handles the Seattle Seahawks 90-56. Take you to the Colts and Texans, who actually played a real-life NFL game. The Colts and the Texans ended up tying, but not here in the NRA. It was a close matchup. Mac Jones was hurt and struggled quite a bit. Daniel Jones, not hurt, also struggled, but he puts the Texans on top 63-56. New Orleans Saints versus the Buccaneers. Devontae Adams with a great day. 26 points from him, but not enough for the likes of Waddle and Burrow, and even Curtis Samuel getting a bit of the action going there. New Orleans tops Tampa Bay 55-50. Browns and Ravens. Josh Allen was the number 1 pick. Currently the number 1 MVP frontrunner. Looks like it's getting all the value there. Just too much for the Ravens as they got. Browns almost double their score. Definitely a whooping. Browns win 112-56. Jets versus Patriots. No real QB for the Patriots, no problem. Patriots wins with superstar Jamar Chase putting up 25 points. The Jets are going to be disappointed in Trey Lance's 9-point performance. Let's take it to the Panthers versus the Falcons. The NRA Falcons playing against the NFL Falcons quarterback Marcus Mariota, who had a solid day of 19.4 points, along with Michael Pittman with 23 points, was just a bit too much for Kirk Cousins and the Falcons. Kirk Cousins actually ended up putting up a pretty good week. Panthers win, but they end up losing Elijah Mitchell for an extended period of time. Hopefully the Panthers can overcome that. We'll see. Let's take it to the Broncos versus the Chiefs. Travis Kelce, a lot of fuss about him being picked in the first round, but the Broncos are saying worth every penny, at least for week 1. Nothing too great from the Chiefs side of the ball. Pretty average performances from Chubb, Williams, and Brady. Broncos win 66-56. Cardinals versus Rams in an NFC West matchup. Dontrell Hilliard leading the team with 20 points. Quite a surprise there, but too bad it was against the leading scoring player in the NRA, Patrick Mahomes, with 5 touchdowns and a ridiculous 49 points. Puts the Cardinals on top 82-76. Vikings and Packers. Might as well call this a bye week. Kyler Murray almost outscored the entire Vikings team with 26 points. Vikings put up almost 28 points. I think this is by design. If you're playing the Vikings, you could expect a win. Devin Duvernay did surprise with 19.5 points, but Packers take this 68-27. Eagles versus Commanders. Solid performance from all the Eagles starters. Commanders have to hope Najee picks it up a bit. We'll see about that foot injury. But overall, the Eagles, top to bottom, had good performances from all their starters. We take it to the Dolphins and Bills, another close game in the NRA. Carson Wentz with a Herculean effort with 36.8 points, but not enough to stop Stephon Diggs, Kareem Hunt, and company. Dolphins edge out the Buffalo Bills just by around 7 points, 86-79. Lions and Bears, oh my, except there's nothing really to fear here. Both teams were in the bottom 5 in scoring this week. Scariest thing here is how Lions will be without Dak Prescott going forward. Bears edge out the Lions 48-30, but it looks like these two NFC North teams are going to need some help. We've got Steelers versus Bengals. Bengals have stated they're playing for next year, and it shows. 3 starters with 0 points, goose eggs. I've never seen so many goose eggs in 1 week. Pittsburgh Steelers playing with a chip on their shoulder, feeling smited by the power rankings, wins handedly, led by Gabe Davis, whose stock at this point is to the moon, like Wall Street bet style. Might as well call him Diamond Hands. Steelers win 65-31. Got the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Tennessee Titans. Saquon Barkley. Now, you may have forgotten about him, but he's here to remind you that he's still here. A 26.8 effort from him this week. Barkley's effort tops Jonathan Taylor's 22 points en route for a Jags win, 96-63. Cowboys versus Giants. Cowboys on paper made someone quit the league, but this is why.
You play to win the game.
A.J. Brown and the Giants win easily over the Cowboys, who only managed to put up 56 points. This team on paper was expected to win, but we had sorry performances from Henry, Thielen, and Aaron Rodgers. Giants win 86-56. Last matchup of the week, Raiders versus Chargers. Pretty close match, side by 7 points. I'm sure the Chargers sorely miss George Kittle, who was declared out pretty late in the week, but Miles Sanders finally scoring touchdowns this year leads to a Raiders victory 73-66. Quite a solid week 1 of NRA football. Browns on top. I mean, I guess that's what happens when you have the number 1 overall pick, but you've got some surprises. Everyone thought the Cowboys were pretty good. They're near the bottom of the league. The Vikings are the bottom of the league, as expected. It's going to be interesting to see how things shake out as the season progresses. We've got another slate of divisional matchups in week 2. See you then. Good luck.